Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be here today. And hold on, make sure I'm working. Whoops, back up. Oh, where we go? There we go. I'm super excited to be here today with Feed Your Brain Friday. Woohoo! I've got my little sidekick here, this little Ashton, and she's going to be my demonstration today. Not really demonstration, but let's talk about Feed Your Brain, Change Your Life. Take control of your brain, body, emotions. My book. You can see that. Yes, you can get it on Amazon. So, I have a lot of clients that come to me and they'll say this: I am afraid to fail. Have you ever said that? That you have this fear of failing. Well, let's just look at this for a minute. Is it really the fear of failing? And if I asked you this question, what would your answer be? Have you ever failed before? In your whole entire life, have you ever failed before? Well, I bet I can tell you have. Because I'm looking at this cute little girl right here. She's 8 months old. And she is learning to crawl. And it's taken her some time. She's been working on learning to crawl for probably about a month. She's getting pretty proficient in it. There was a lot of times when she wasn't. And not once did I ever tell her to stop trying to crawl. You can't do this. You might as well just roll the rest of your life, right? Her next step will be learning how to walk. And I bet you can guess, if she can learn how to walk the very first time she tries, I highly doubt it. Just like you or anybody else, when we were children, it took some time to learn how to walk, right? But not once did somebody say to you, don't walk. You are not meant to walk, right? Well, that's the same thing here, guys. A lot of times when somebody says, I have a fear of failing, yes, sometimes it's an ego thing, right? Because if you've attempted something in the past and it didn't turn out, and sometimes, you have to acknowledge that, hey, whatever that was didn't work, right? But if you don't move forward, right, you're going to stop there. Let's say somebody who is an athlete. Let's say somebody who, I don't know, tennis players, golfer, somebody that wants to be good at it. And let's say the first time they try it, they don't do very well. They fail. They never do that sport again. Will they ever get better? Right? We know the answer. So when we say the words fear of failure, is it really fear of failure that's stopping you from that limiting belief? Or is it fear of success? So just think about that for a minute. Because what does that feel when you hear that fear of success? Does that ring a bell? Does that kind of hit you? Go, whoa, 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 whoa! That could be it. We create these stories, these what if, right? And when it comes to doing something new to be successful, well, what if I don't, right? And we're good at the what if stories. The crazy thing is, isn't it interesting that the what if stories are always negative, right? We get this little thought, we let it spiral into the imagination and into the future, and we create this what if this happens, or what if this doesn't happen? And the crazy thing is if I ask you what percentage of those what if stories actually come to pass, it's probably pretty small percentage. That's where the anxiety comes in, is worrying about the future. This what if this happens, what if that happens, what if this doesn't happen, right? Well, what I have found when I say the fear of success is this: there's limiting beliefs that are stopping you. Now, sometimes it could be a biochemical reason why you struggle. Because the brain, when the serotonin is low, you get those ruminating thoughts, those racing thoughts. So I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Self-hatred, self discouraging thoughts. So yes, it could be that there's a struggle. There's a struggle in the brain, in the chemicals, that by helping to balance the brain, boost the brain, that serotonin, it could make a difference. 5-HTP, positive mind, that could be a possibility. The other reason why, what I've seen is why people say they're afraid of success is because they don't see the full picture. When you're moving forward, you're a pioneer in your life, you don't know what that looks like, right? It's hard to know of what that success really is going to look like, what it's going to feel like. Now we can imagine and we can set it in motion. And yes, I believe in law of attraction. And I believe that when you get your mind going forward in what you want, that's what makes it happen. The challenge is sometimes we got this fear because we don't know what that step looks like. We want this whole picture so we can look out and say, yeah, that's what I want, right? Most of the time, the success comes one step at a time. So it's having faith, moving forward to understand that, okay, I got to do this step. Now I got to do this step, right? Now I got to do this step. That's kind of what happens. And then the success builds and it comes. But if you're wanting the whole picture, to be able to see that whole picture, that might be what's stopping you from moving forward. Now, the other thing that could be stopping you when it comes to fixed success is, what does it look like? What if what you absolutely wanted happened? If I asked you, what would be the best thing about whatever you want happening? I'm sure you could tell me, what would it feel like? It'd be amazing. I'd be happy. I would ... right? But if I asked you, well, what would be the negative? What would be the worst thing that would happen if you had the success, whatever that looked like to you? And when you look down that list, it could be things like, well, I wouldn't have as much free time. I'd be more busier. I wouldn't have as much time with my family. I'd have to work harder, whatever that is. But when you look at the positive of getting the success and that negative of what is holding back because you feel like there's something that would make your life change, but not in a positive way, that's what those underlying issues may be. So think about it. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday. I'm Shelly Joe with Shelly Joe Hypno Aminos, also known as Amino Acid Lady, certified hypnotherapist, certified addiction recovery mental health nutrition coach, and Grandma Shelly. And if you've got some of this stuff going on, if you're wanting to make some changes, hey, you got to be listening. These people want you to listen and not have a fit. But if you're wanting to make changes in your life and you're feeling stuck, and it is those ruminating thoughts, it is that self-doubt, that belief, right, that you got to have the whole picture and you don't know what that's going to look like, then you know what? First of all, make sure that you're liking my business page, Shelly Joe Hypno Amino, on Facebook. And you can go to hypnoaminos.com and schedule a 15-minute free strategy session to see what this looks like, why you're holding yourself back, why you're stopping yourself from moving forward. Let go of those limiting beliefs and see and feel that success. And then I'm going to go watch her crawl and move. It's Friday. Enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend. Reach out to me. Keep smiling. Make it a fabulous day. Mwah. Bye. Say bye. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah, bye.